Hey guys, welcome back with another video on Cyber War Lab, where you get to learn about cybersecurity, ethical hacking, and also career guidance related like CH certifications or EGPT. Or if you are preparing for any certification for your cybersecurity job, then you are on the right track. You are on the right place. Here you will learn everything on my channel. As you know that my channel uploads like I have already uploaded so many videos related to the CH and other stuff like how basically hackers can steal your infos, then like CH version 13 is worthless or not, like apart from that like how you can prepare your own labs. But and apart from that I also uploaded some videos like how you can basically bypass the Windows defenders like without disabling the securities like real-time protections, how you can bypass them, and how you can basically take the reversal of the machine, which is a very critical vulnerability in the Windows 11 or the 10. But in this video guys, we're gonna see the same thing, but this time I'm gonna compromise my Ubuntu machine, the latest Ubuntu machine, which is 24.0, and we're gonna compromise with the help of misconfigure NFS kernel server, right? So if I'll just come to my this machine, so as you can see this is my Ubuntu machine right now. It's the latest version, okay, and let's start the attack. I'm not gonna waste your time. So like right now you can see that if I want to become a root, what I can do, if I'll do sudo -su, it will gonna ask me the password, and then it will go, then I will become a root, right? But now I can bypass this functionality, and I can become a root by performing the privilege escalations. Okay, so how I'm gonna do that, let me show you. If I'll just type the ifconfig to show you, as you can see my current IP of this my Ubuntu machine is 192.168.153.164, and what I'm gonna do now, I'll compromise my this Ubuntu machines with the help of my Kali machine, right? So I have done some misconfiguration which can you see in the real world also, but how you gonna exploit that we're gonna see in this video. But before moving ahead guys, but let me tell you that this video is only and only for the educational purpose, that if you're working somewhere as a VAPT analyst and if you'll find some vulnerability whenever you are testing a Linux server, so that time you can report this vulnerability by performing or by exploiting with the proper authorization, right? So what I'm going to do now, I'll come back to my this machine and let me check my this machine that up is that the host is up or not. So let's see, and yes, we can see that the host is up. So what I can do, let me just maximize my screen so you guys will able to see the properly. Now what I'm going to do now, I will simply run the nmap command to check what are the ports, what are the services, and what are the versions are running inside my this machine. So what I'm going to do now, just suppose example you are running a testing or you are testing a Ubuntu server, and you figure out that 111 port is open, 22 SSH is open, and 2049 NFS kernel server port is also open. So at that time what you can also check, and what you can also go a deeper diver to check that this port is vulnerable or not for any kind of vulnerabilities. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now, if I'll do like this to check that it's like is there like show mount is available or not, or any path is vulnerable or not. So here you can see, and now what we can see that we can run some commands in home public which will help us to become a root. Okay, but now I'm not gonna do we cannot perform this directly. For that you need to use, or you need to do like this, you need to create first of all like this sudo chmod plus mnt like your mount nfs, then root bash. Basically you need to first of all create the root bash, and this will gonna help you to get a shell access of the device. So first of all what I'm gonna do now, as the port 22 is open, so let me come back here and let me do like this sudo ubuntu 192.168.153.164. but I know you guys have some doubt that you already know the password, but here is not that concept. Basically here the concept is how you can basically bypass a Windows like Ubuntu, or how you can perform the privilege escalations, right? So this is the main concept of this video. So what I'm gonna do now, I'll click the enter button, and yes, we're gonna authenticate with this device, and now we'll press the enter, password. So let's see, and boom, now we can see that we are inside the Ubuntu machine, as I already know the password. But as again I'm telling you that this is not a main motive of this video. Here we're gonna perform the privilege escalation. So as I have already created the root bash file, if you want me to help you, or if you want such file to how you can create, I can help you out. And now without touching my Ubuntu machine, I can easily send this basically root bash file inside my Ubuntu machine, because my current Ubuntu 24.0 LTS version is vulnerable to NFS. So what I'm gonna do now, I'll simply change my directory to cd home, and inside the home I'm gonna run public and inside the public, here you can see that there is a file root-bash.pap, right? So now without going sudo su, I can directly perform the root bash. Basically this is a vulnerability which comes in the NFS misconfiguration in the NFS kernel server. If you found any vulnerability like this, you can immediately report in your report section. But let's see it will work or not, and let's try root bash -p. Okay, sorry, and here we go, /home /public bash -p, sorry, root bash -p. Okay, something is wrong, hold on. Okay, sorry, cd home public root bash -p. Something is wrong, hold on. cd public, here we go, root bash -p, and boom. Can you see this? Now we have successfully performed the privilege escalation on our Ubuntu 24 point, which is the latest version. And now if I'll just type the ID, here you can see who we are basically. And now if I want to go to the root, and now we become a root, right? We can access the root path, we can access everything, and if I want I can also create or delete or anything like I can do in my this machine. So hope you guys understand how you can perform the privilege escalation if there is an NFS misconfigure are there in your Ubuntu machine. So make sure never misconfigure, like never create any misconfiguration for in a real world environment. If you are doing something like that, always make sure to do in a sandbox environment. Okay, so hope you guys enjoyed this video, hope you learned something new, and hope you understand how a small mistake can make your system vulnerable. Okay, so that's it for today video guys. We'll meet in the another video with a new and very fantastic video related to the red teaming stuff. Goodbye.